Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. We're doing the Violet Flame workshop. What I'm going to do is just quickly share screen, okay? Back to meeting would be more appropriate. Share screen, okay? So I'm sharing the screen now with you. So here we go. There you go, you should be able to see that. What I will do is it in a slideshow so you can see it fully. And we're going to do it from the beginning, of course. There we go, which is the current slide. So Violet Flames by me, Rachel Gibson, BA Honours degree. History. Now, for a long time, people have been using spiritual awakenings and ways of transmuting energy from one source to another, okay? And that's what angel healing essentially is. So those that have done angelology, you would know quite a lot about the way that energy flows via violet, the crown, remember, violet, and the white bright light. So saints have used this for a long time to escalate the spiritual development, okay? But this once was a secret, is not now. The knowledge was not revealed to the masses until the 20th century. So it's only in the 20th century that we've actually attained this knowledge, but it's been happening for a long time. And the saints used it in order to heal people, okay? So the violet flame revitalizes and it invigorates and it changes negative energy. And what it does, it transforms it into positive light. So by transforming a negative thought and feeling, it's done through what is called the violet flame. And that's what provides a platform of healing. So what it is it's all to do with atoms and stuff like that. And basically going from the root chakra all the way up through to the crown chakra up here. And there's calculations done from above us. And it translates, invigorates, and it transforms, and then it earths right down into the root chakra, and it heals, okay? And it removes negative feelings, negative thoughts, and all negative sort of residual energy, okay? So that is what essentially the twin flames is about. It's about connecting the souls as well. So if you heard of a twin flame relationship, that's what it's to do with. It's about two souls joining together on this different level of higher consciousness. So it's all about higher awareness, higher consciousness. Now I'm an angel healer. I've got a diploma in angel healing, so I know quite a lot about how angels work with this energy, this divine source. Anybody, any idea which angel we're talking about here? Just to see if anything knows. So hi Trudy, missed you. Nobody's missed nothing because I've just begun. So wait, if I come up here, let me see what attendees we've got here. Not many. I did change times. Very sorry about that, but people can look over this later. I have an emergency reading with a couple who lost their son. And it was a year ago, and I thought, do you know what, I can't say no to that person. It's the time that the lady and her husband could be together, and I thought, I have to do it. I have to do that reading for them because it's not very nice. We've got Nita in here, we've got Shabbat, we've got Trudy, and we've got Tinkerbell, the real goddess who thinks that Chris Riley looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm going to tell him. So yeah. Anybody else think that? We're getting a Chris Riley fan in Rachel Gibson's page at the moment. He's actually belongs to the Spiritual Academy of Angel Beach along with other famous people at the moment as well. So it is a compliment. I find it a lovely compliment actually. Lovely for Angel Beach. So after all everything that happened, I think it's a lovely outcome. And by the way, everybody, good news. Thanks to all you guys, all the pictures have now been removed by Facebook. Okay, there's several people now in Facebook jail. Thanks to you guys. Thank you very much. That's the power of angels. The power of dust and the power of angels working together. So yay. You're welcome, thank you. Brad Pitt, I said. Ah! Oh my gosh. Really? I'm thinking it's more like Tom Daley. Myself, the famous swimmer from Plymouth, my hometown. I actually think he looks more like Tom Daley. So we might have to do a bit of a thing out there. Who do you think Chris Riley looks like? And I'll have a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio, a picture of Tom Daley, and a picture of Brad Pitt. Very much. Trudy said yes, very much like Tom Daley. Now that's what I think. So we'll have a bit of a vote, I think, on that. And I'll tell him we're having a laugh. He's writing to me and everything, and we're talking about I call myself Reptile Rach, and he was laughing because I was so funny. I was like, yeah, well, you know, you've got to make a joke of these things fresh. You've got to make a joke of these matters. So yeah. So if we have him as Tom Daley look-alike or something like this, it could work quite well. The big giveaway with who do you think he looks like? It's just a bit of a laugh. It's lovely that we're all getting on in the spiritual community. The ones that matter, the ones that I work with. So it's all good, all sorted from our end. We're here today and we're talking about this amazing flame of light that actually does heal things. So any negative sources, things that have happened from the past, all the stuff even from now that's happened, it's all about combing that energy and releasing the energy and making it bright. So the violet flame was known and used in ancient times. Anybody heard of Atlantis? During the advanced civilization? Numera? Because it was used by the priest and the priestesses in sacred fire and divine rituals and things like that. And it was actually a secret, and it was used in the chambers, and also there's recordings of it. So there'd be recordings in the astral plane and other levels as you go up. So it'd be in the records as we go up the planes of the secrets of this illuminating light. I can never say it. Can someone say it for me? The Agastic Records. I say it when I'm like Agastic Records. That is what I'm talking about there. Okay, it's a secret. It's Chamber of the Temples, and many people have studied this violet flame. Okay, going back to Atlantis, and the new efficiency of the flame. I have actually got a link in there for you to look at, so you can look into it in wider depth. Okay, I'm talking about it from what I know, and I'm talking about it from an angel perspective. Okay, that's what I'm going to be talking about, because I work with angels and I know that this light illuminates through the crown chakra. Okay, you might have seen it. Purple is an extremely important color in healing, so I like Reiki healers and stuff like that use it. I'm going to do a Reiki course at some point, not yet though. Just get on down. Yeah, say chemist with Al on the front. Alchemist. Yeah. No, I can say alchemist. It's the other one, Agashic. If I said it right. Agashic Records. Right, teach me that one, please. Angels. Illuminate my speech, please. Thank you. Yeah, you've heard of it. One of my guys called Agash. Oh, Agashic. Is it Agashic? Yes. Hey, I've learned something new today. Thank you. So anybody know which angel that works with this light? Anybody know? Anybody got any ideas? Archangel Michael would, because yeah. Keep going. Yes, Jermaine does. Keep going though. There's another one that's famously known for this, the saint. sorry. Gabrielle, I see her as pink, always see her in pink. Archangel Michael associating with blue. Although, yes, he would be in any form of healing, and so would obviously Raphael. Latecomer. Keep guessing. No, still not got it. No. Gives with a Z. It is that one. Sakil. Gosh, okay, give me a break. Quite funny. Zeus. Ah, yeah, la. Sakil. Okay. There you go. Sandalphone. So when we evoke the flame, when we evoke the flame for healing for a specific problem, this is how it works. In envelopes each atom of your being individually, instantaneously. A polarity is set between the nucleus of the atom, and it points into matter, and it assumes that negative pole, okay, like a conjugate. And the white fire core of the flame, so you know with the flame, you've got the white bit? That is the spirit. And what happens? It transforms the energy into the purple flame, the violet flame. And that's why they call it the violet flame, because that's what it does. It transforms it. So it goes from being a flame into a white flame, transforms into this gorgeous violet color. And use up here the crown chakra area. So it's all to do with atoms and matter and how our bodies are all energy, as you well know. Well, I hope you do anyway. So the dual action of this light, okay, in the nucleus of the atom and the light, and the enveloping violet flame, establishes the oscillation that causes the untransmuted destinies to be dislodged from between the electrons. So as this doublet is loosened on a non-physical level, metaphysical, dimension of the matter, electrons begin to vibrate, which increases the amount of energy. It transforms it and transforms it. So it glows and it gets bigger and bigger. Have you ever seen a massive big ball of light? You know the big white lights that illuminate? It's all to do with this. Invoking the flame, the violet flame is very popular and it's becoming more and more popular, and especially with twin flame relationships. Have you heard of twin flame relationships before? Gosh, the amount of people that come to me for those readings is phenomenal. You go, oh, I want to find my twin flame. Okay, that is what we're talking about. Now, that is a quotation that I've put in from this link, http://www.violetflamesmiracles.com/history. Okay, really, really good place to go and look at it in its entirety. Now, the reason why I haven't is because I like to talk things from a basis of less knowledge, okay, not script stuff, but from experience. So what we'll be doing later is doing a meditation. I'll be sick of you today doing meditations and trying to find the perfect flame. We're going to go to the realm, we're going to go and seek the angels, and we're going to ask them to translate this, and what I'm going to try and do is ignite it, okay? Yeah, it sounds like a UVA light to me, but on the technical side of things. Very much like that. But everything works on the speed of light, you see, and frequency and vibrations, and that's essentially what it's to do with. It's to do with transforming vibrational energy. So it's exchanging energy, and it sort of correlates, and it bounds, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it illuminates and it heals. So back in the day, they classed that as a secret because that's how they would heal people, and they didn't want everybody to know why and how they did it. But this is what the saints used. So it is written in history, it's written in the book, that this secret would transform everything. It's like Einstein talked about matter, talked about, if you go back to angelology, if you haven't done angelology, it's amazing. But when we discussed how angels communicate with us and stuff like that, Einstein knew quite a bit, didn't he? And he knew a lot about the lower frequencies and about interchangeable energies and how everything transforms, and that was seen in this solid form. Now, we are talking on the level here of aura. We're talking auras, okay? Get rid of that physical self for a minute and see yourself as your colors, okay? So your colors would be red, shining up orange, da 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 da, until you illuminate to the purple violet color. I say purple's like violet, okay? And it's from up here that everything transforms, and this is where divine energy and the angels work through us. This is where everything's done. So it's through the divine source coming through, using our own energies to function it as a pole, as a loose, almost like white flame from the top here, going through into our right hands, enabling us to heal. So when you've seen the color purple, you should have, if you're doing healing and spiritualism, purple I see constant. It's constantly around me. This color of purple and blue. It's very galactic, but it's more violet than blue. So even though it's similar into galactic color, it's not the same, okay? It's how we move up the ladders in our spiritual awakening. So it's the seventh ray vibration. There you go. Governed by ascending masters, angels of the seventh ray. We have to ask for it, okay? So someone said there, yes, who was that? Tinkerbell, you see purple and blue, and you also see a lot as well as pink. The pink would be Gabrielle. She is the love. Okay, that's why you would see Gabrielle there. She's love. She's very pink. I get her in a lot of love readings when I'm doing the ball, and I go, oh, I can see pink there. I associate it to love. When you'll see me when I'm doing the crystal ball, I go, oh, we've got colour purple there. I see it to do with healing. This is why it's to do with the seventh ray, and it's to do with the angels, and it's a very gorgeous colour, very pretty colour, like the screen that I've done. It's a colour like this, and that's why I've used this particular PowerPoint. The actual colour is violet purple. That's what I said, purple, wasn't it? And it blazes like an all-powerful consuming fire. So literally goes right up into purple, gorgeous flames. Now, you're almost probably thinking, well, why is this relevant? What's this relevant to me? Okay, this is extremely relevant if we're going to evoke it to heal. We want to be seeing this colour. So when we're doing our meditations and that, when we're going from the root upwards, we're going to be looking for this colour. Okay, where's the violet? Seeing violet. Oh my gosh, I'm turning violet. No, that's your galactic video, Rachel. Okay, come back. I did turn blue in that video. Am I looking purple today? Angels, you might have to help me on this one. I might turn purple in a while. So purple and blue I see a lot as well as pink, so yeah, that's why. So what we're going to do now is we're going to activate it, okay? So this is meditation time for you. As we go along on this, what I'm doing is I'm doing bite-sized stuff until next lesson and next lesson. I'd rather do it in bite-size rather than the whole, give you loads and loads and loads of knowledge and stuff like that, and you go away thinking, oh my gosh, like, you know, my head's hurting. You're doing lots of different courses as well with me. It's better to do it gradually. So what I'm going to do is help you see this colour. I think this is important, okay? Get some meditation music on the go. Here we go, royalty free, YouTube. YouTube, take note whilst watching. This is royalty free, I said it. Oh. Has anyone got any questions about it so far? Sadio. I'll get a pronunciation on it. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sadio. Yeah. I think that's how you spell it. So, yeah. Singing silent notes and everything. I am much singing it. Yeah, Sad Keel. Zadkiel. Okay. That's it. He's the one that actually deals with freedom. He's the one that ignites it. He's the one associated to it. Have you heard of him before? Some of you would have done the Archangel, the Angelology course, not all of you have. So I don't expect everybody to know it, but Zadkiel, you can research him. Amazing spiritual angel. Works with the alchemists. He's freedom and healer. Okay, so that's Zadkiel. He's the one that will activate the violet flame. We're going to call upon him now, okay? What we're going to do is get meditation. And we'll be doing a lot of meditation through this. Lots of activations, lots of activating the third eye. We'll be using the flame to heal. We'll be learning about the history in more depth. And we'll be learning about why it's important, our spiritual journey, okay? Now, I hope it's going to help you on your spiritual journey. And I think that's priceless in a sense, because it's important to have that. It's very difficult doing the mentoring in groups and stuff like that when there's quite a lot of people, and not doing the meditation to fulfill everybody at the same time. So what I'm doing is now is every single person that's in my classes, I'm using meditation regression in order, like earlier we did previous lesson was astral travel. I did regression in that lesson. Now what I'm going to do is keep doing that. So what it does is it's helping you with your development as well, because it's very difficult to do it on your own without having that person who's able to activate. I can activate, okay? I've got gateways. I'm able to enter it. But I'm not going to ask how, because I'm able to ask how. Okay. I think I've got a late joiner, so we might have to go back through it, and I don't really think that's a bad thing, is it? Right, yeah. Got a late comer. So what we're going to do is just quickly go back. So sorry. Do you mind? It helps to refresh it. No, that's fine. Okay, thanks. Gives you that. I'll just see if the ladies have turned up yet. Not yet. We'll just hold on a second anyway. Anyway, how are you? Hope everybody is well. I'm very well, thanks. Busy. Trudy, are you still coming tomorrow? We just have a little conversation in here, don't we? There's Derek, Akora. And then I'm going to be getting free tickets, I'll tell you off that Riley. Nicking my student. What do you think he's doing? Who the heck does he think he is? Come and cheeking it. I'd say that as well. You'd think with 200,000 followers he'd have his own fans. Oh my gosh. So somebody I used to watch Akora on Most Haunted. I think he's been amazing. I'm here, thanks for waiting. You're very welcome, Kelly. Okay, so here we go again. We've got Kelly here. Now, Kelly's interesting because I don't know if anybody's noticed, but she's always seen in a purple cloak. So I think this is extremely relevant to you, Kelly, to do this course. You're very in tune with this angel and ascended masters, because that's what it's to do with. So yeah, just saying how cheeky that Chris Ronnie is, nicking all my students. Who the heck does he think he is? 200k followers, can't count his own. Joking. He's in Spiritual Academy of Angel Beach now. I just think it's such a lovely compliment. It's nice to work with recognised mediums. I think it's, you know, it's good. It's good what's happening. So here we go. And after everything we've all been through, it's what we deserve. I mean, thank you, everybody. You've been amazing. You've been so patient with the lessons, classes, delays, and all of it. But all of the pictures, as from today, have been taken down. So that's a little bit of a message to them. Don't mess with us. It does say a lot that Chris has joined Angel Beach. Is that, you know, for all the hate and everything, and I was in tears, trust me, I was in bits. I've never felt so hurt in my whole life what they did that day. But look, at the end of the tunnel, there's Chris Riley in Angel Beach. And, you know, that's amazing. He said to me, Rachel, I've joined your Angel Beach Spiritual Academy. I said, Chris Riley's joined mine. Oh, thank you. One day we'll laugh at this, me and him, when I'm up there with them. Yeah, good does come out of it. Obviously got a bit of a name for myself. I said to him, I'm called Reptile Rage. So yeah, so here we go. We won't ever talk about this from this day forward. Well, I'm not. Try not to. So saints have long used the violet flame, okay, because they've been using it in healing for a long, long time to escalate spiritual development. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're escalating spiritual development, and it was a secret, and the records were hidden, okay, and it wasn't revealed to the masses until the 20th century. So not long ago, okay. It was revitalized and invigorated, and it changes negative energy and residual energy as well. It's a very earthbound, horrible, nasty energy. It revitalizes it and it changes it, transforms that energy. It transforms it via atoms and matter. So the plane provides a platform for healing. So it actually is through this violet flame, purple flame, that everything is transformed through our energies via the crown chakra, okay? So if you remember going back to the chakra classes, we went from the root to the sacral to the solar plexus to the heart chakra to the throat chakra to the brow chakra, and then it was this flame here, this illuminating, I call it divine source. This is where everything takes place, almost like walking up a ladder. So for those that are training at the moment and you're thinking, how do I activate the third eye? I will show you in a minute how to access this flame. So this will help you heal people, but what also you do is use exactly the same method for your spiritual development by using the white flame, okay? The white source energy when we reach the top. I will tell you and show you in a minute. So the violet flame was also used in ancient times. I don't know if anybody's heard of the Atlantis, civilization of Atlantis, and the Muria, and it was used by the priest and the priestesses. And then that's interesting, Kelly, isn't it? Think of you here. The sacred fire by divine alchemists in the secret chambers of the temples. Now, this is why I was waiting for Kelly to come in, because I knew it's so relevant to her. She's always seen this like chapel cloak everywhere we go, every meditation and stuff like that. And I just think it describes you and secrets of a temple, going back history and history. I would like you, if you haven't already, you might already know that you're associated to some of it in your past previous lives, something to do with Atlantis, okay? And it's to do with the ascending masters. There is a thing I put in here. This is where I've got it from. So I've sourced my information, but I already know it. I study it. I know how it works. Just what I'm trying to explain during this course. It's not just about writing stuff, knowledge base. It's actually also using my own knowledge, personal knowledge from angels to help you grow. And what I'm going to try and do is keep activating that third eye through all of these courses, okay? My courses are getting a bit of a reputation now, aren't they? Got people having interviews today with Chris. So there you go. He don't just take rubbish, does he? He called him naff. He said those readers in group are naff. So, well, me and you agree on this one then, dear. You agree on this one, but we won't talk about it publicly, okay? Yeah, hilarious. So when you evoke the violet flame, the healing of a specific problem, this is how it works. What it invokes is it elopes the atoms of the being individually, okay? Instantaneously, a polarity is set between the nucleus, the atom being the master, assuming the negative pole. So it's almost like discharging, re-energizing, discharging, and then it forms between the nucleus and the atom, and the white fire core of that flame, which is inside, that is the spirit, okay? And it assumes the positive pole. So if you notice the negative and positive merges, a battery doesn't work without positive and negative, does it? It's exactly the same as how atoms and molecules sort of bond, okay? But what happens in this situation is with the matter and atom, it cores and it just glows and it brightens and it explodes almost. And that's how we do it. And we ignite this and we invoke the flame in order to heal other people. And that's why it's used in Reiki. That's why you will see purple in Reiki. And it's how we heal ourselves, and it's also how we heal others. The dual action of that light, so together, the action of that light In the nucleus of the atom, the light in the enveloping violet flame establishes an oscillation that causes untransmuted destinies to be dislodged from between the electrons, so they part. And as this substance is loosened on non-physical, metaphysical dimensions of matter, the electrons begin to vibrate with an increased amount of energy. So it's all to do with vibration. So as we were talking about Einstein and stuff like that throughout most of the subjects, this lower frequency, as we transcend, as we go up and up and up levels, what happens is we end up being everything matter, everything energy. And that's why I've always said that we are energy, everything is energy. And that's where everything transforms. So it's a transforming light. And we use this and we invoke it to heal, especially through the angels. Now, which angel was that? What angel am I talking about that's to do with this, to do with the alchemists? I'm testing. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay. That is the angel we're talking about here. Seventh ray vibration, spiritual rays governed by the ascended masters. Okay, so this ray is purple. Kelly. Purple, interesting. And the angels of the seventh ray who went and sent the violet flame to all whom ask. You have to ask to get this flame evoked. Okay, so you have to say, dear Sakael, and call upon the angels. I evoke you now. It's need to learn to spell. Don't worry about that. I need to learn how to pronounce, but we all know what we're talking about, so that matters. And its actual colour is violet purple, and it blazes into a powerful, consuming fire. Anybody seen it? Anybody seen the purple around? The purple aura, the purple when you're working, when you're meditating? Anybody seen this illuminating, fiery, gorgeous purple colour? You've seen it in my crystal ball, no doubt. Kelly has. It's very significant. This purple mixed with blue. That could be an intertwine of sort of Archangel Michael and Sakiel, but normally it is violet, very purple, very bright. That's what I did say, because we're going to evoke it. I actually did turn blue, didn't I? An angel, obviously. My bedroom is predominantly purple. I love the colour purple, it's pretty. I'm just going to get YouTube meditation music. Beautiful. I might already know how to do it. I've been in business for quite a while. It's about mindfulness really beautifully. What's the other lady? It's not a lady, it's a man. The thing is with these angels, are they female or male? I get so confused sometimes. I always see Gabrielle as a female, and I'll see this one as a female as well. What was the other one? You did mention? You'll know. Go to the G. It's associated to violet flame. Alchemist. Who is it? Which angel am I talking about? What saint? They actually spell it as Sakiel. Yes, that's correct. That's how I spelled it earlier. Sakiel. Go up in my chat and see it. I did spell that, right? Might not say it right. So what's the other angel? Not Gabrielle. Saint. Saint. See, I see saints and angels the same thing. Saint. Sounds like someone that the UK went to war with. I think the USA also did as well. Jermaine, that's it. They actually said it's a cute holy armor and body, correct. Jermaine, that is the one that I am talking about. Okay, so here we're going to go. So the seventh ray vibration of spiritual rays is governed by the ascending masters, okay? Color purple. What we're going to do, we're going to evoke it, activating the violet flame for you. So what I want you to do is give me permission firstly, and accept. YouTube, I'm using a royalty-free music, so please do not ban my video. Do you hear it? I'll put it there. Is it loud? Too loud? It is okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll just very pretty. Someone treating with bad ears. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to take you for a little walk, okay? Well, we're going to go to a deep forest, beautiful forest, full of purple and blue light. As you walk into the forest, just peacefully look around you. I'm now going to start activating you, okay? I want to go deep into that forest, full of purple, stars everywhere and blue above you. Now can I look on the angels? Archangel Sakiel, Saint Germain, all ascending masters. Please help us on our journey into our spiritual development. You feel really warm to carry on walking through this fire. Okay. What I want you to do is visualize massive white, bright light above you. You see it swirling around above you. The angels are there, okay? They're going to help with me. Angels, like you, Jermaine, all like beings come here tonight. And we've broken you to light the way and help evoke the violet flame. Visualize big, bright, white light above you and slowly see it descending into your brow chakra, allowing it to swirl around this bright, white light, swirling motion down into your throat chakra, allowing it to swirl around. Visualize the light swirling around in your throat chakra. Slowly descends now into your heart chakra. See it swirling around, cleansing you, cleansing your being. Now descend further into your solar plexus. You see it once again, this bright white light swirling around the solar plexus. Go deeper, descending into the solar, into the sacral chakra. See it swirling around again, like a bright white beam of light, right down now to the tailbone, into your root chakra. And you see it swirling around, cleansing every part of your body. We see it, the angels. Sad heal, please heal these souls. Thank you, Spirit, coming. As we slowly look up through our chakras from the bottom, the root chakra, now illuminating the colour violet, pale violet, as we're going back up through the chakras. Okay, swirling around back up through to the sacral chakra, swirling around, becoming more purple, slightly more purple to the solar plexus, swirling around, a deeper purple now. You can really feel the purple enlightening the way. So we're using the white flame to evoke this violet flame coming up through now to the heart chakra. And we're going to allow it to swirl around with deep purple colour. Archangel Zadkiel, taking us up through to our throat chakra. Archangel Zadkiel, thank you for visiting us. Please do now awaken the flame, light the flame into our throat chakra so that we're able to speak the truth and speak through the records, Akashic records. And now we're going to go up through now to the brow chakra, swirling around this purple, gorgeous enlightenment, flame of light. And following up through now, we're going straight up to the brow, keeping it there and swirling it around and around, pushing it out now so you feel a push. You're literally going to push this light out of your head now and allow it to ignite. Okay? Archangels, all archangels, please help ascending masters. Oh dear, such clear. Your name, we're here to help us on our spiritual journey. Can you please come forward and show yourself to these wonderful people who wish to heal in your name, in the divine source, no harm to none, just free will to all, to allow us to heal through your wonderful power, the violet flame. Now what you need to do is just slowly walk up this ladder. Visualize the ladder as you're walking up slowly. You'll see an angel standing right at the top. Kneel down to that angel, say thank you, and promise that you are there to help others in your journey. The angel will now release any tension from you. Now descend back down the ladder to where you were. Okay, thank you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk through our subtle bodies, okay, all our etheric fields, and we're going to illuminate our whole body now with purple. That's our physical body. So as you visualize from your head, all around your eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth, your face, just feel and see yourself in this purple color, transcending the color down, descending it down, down, just feeling your whole outer body, the purple, violet, twisting around the energies from divine source. Thank you, Sadhguru. Coming down, further down, and deeper, deeper now into the stomach area, where we're going to really, really, really absorb this purple energy all around our abdomen, all around our skin, all around our bodies, right down through to our pelvis, into our thighs, right down to our knees, our joints, our nervous systems, every single part of our body. We're entrenching our body in purple. We're embracing the purple flame, allowing it to transcend, transform into this beautiful color, purple light. This will enable us to heal ourselves, ridding all negative energies, any negative words, communications, any negative thoughts, any negative vibrations that we've absorbed over the past life and any other past lives. As it's going down deeper into our feet area now, and feel your feet tingling, a sensation of earth. You're now going to earth the flame. You're going to earth it into the ground, so you're grounding yourself now. See roots coming out of your feet, but the color purple. The roots are very, very purple as we entrench it and allow it to just flow down underneath the ground, and then we become part of earth, and we're grounded to the point where we can now support and heal other people. We now go back up, using the purple flame once again, going right up through to our feet, to the bottom of our legs, up to our knees, to our thighs, to the pelvis, swirling around really in the abdominal area where our intuition lives. Now we're going to move it up further to our heart area, healing our emotions, healing our desires, healing that will take us forward to help heal others and to satisfy their desires. Now moving this flame up now to the throat chakra, that we are able to communicate only through truth, that we enlighten the flame in order for us to communicate in a way that heals others. Now using this purple violet flame, push it up now to the third eye. This is activation. I am activating the third eye through Archangel Sadhguru. Thank you, Archangel Sadhguru, for activating our third eyes. And thank the angel. Please do tell me now if you can see anything and what you are feeling at this moment. Activation has begun. I'm turning purple, Shabby. Violet, I'm turning violet. It's a boiling hot thinking of my guide saying it's purple rain. So you're very drawn to this as well, sweetheart, and that would be why. Chocolate saying I've got loud. It's a very beautiful colour that I'm seeing. I can see the activations are in process. I can see you all just enthralled with that. But I wanted to ask you first, who's wearing the gold thing on their head there? Is that you, Kelly? Using the gold band. What's gold also? Abundance too. I work with all of this in my witchcraft. I don't use such witchcraft, it's more divine. angels that I work through my spells. They're just beautiful. The angels are just beautiful. Yeah, this Kelly's got a crown on. Activating now. Start kill. Chummy, chummy, na. Thank you. Thank you. It's just blessed me, blessed. Thank you. Janet's here, she's having a water and smelling pine trees. Joe's feeling very light and tingly, that's very good. Activation is taking place. It will take a while to activate everybody. It's not a quick process at all. You start feeling someone touching your head. It's a beautiful feeling. It's the angels. I'm going to just call them in properly. What I mean by that, they're already here. I'm going to heighten the energy. Speak different language. Raise higher frequency if you can sing. Try to sing. That'll do it. Feel the angels now totally around me, so that's wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. Full of angels here at the moment. I've got Jesus, I can see a Santa Mask there, I can see Jermaine, I can see another saint there, I don't know her name, she's got blonde hair. I don't know her name, I've seen her before. I've got Sakio looks to me like tan skin and gorgeous again. I can see Big Brother, I'm into to Egypt. There's Egyptian people around, ancient spirits around us today. So someone's got a hand on their heads, activated, now activated. Once you feel the hand on your head, let me know once you're totally activated with the twin flame. Not the twin, but the violet flame. Oh, I'm talking. Join yourselves. Feel the vibration. Okay. I'll just rub it there for you a minute. See what's the snakes on there. See lots of angels ascending. Incredible. So feel hands, loving it, so nurturing with your humming and emotional. It's nice enough your head on top of my head, but carefully turn it. Nice like hand on your head, to the shoulders. It's amazing. I wait for everyone to be activated, and then what we're going to do is join a circle, and then what we're going to do is call upon all the angels to celebrate the activation of the violet flame. We'll be doing this quite a lot, okay? So we'll be reigniting it, not that it needs to be ignited. Once you're ignited, you're pretty much done. It's forever. Okay? Archangel Sadkiel. This hand on head, I feel it in my heart. That's it. If you're feeling it in your heart, it's totally activated. I didn't doubt that anyway there, Kelly. I think you are violet flame. What to do with sending masters totally. So I'm saying, yeah, I'm pixelating to be gold and purple. That's odd. It happens to me every time that I work with these angels. They change. It's odd, isn't it? What we're going to do now, is everybody now feeling activated? Once you feel it, please do let me know that I'm going to take a lovely walk, okay? Where's my tree? There we go. Looks like it's been too weird. What we're going to do, wait for Trudy a minute. And got it, hand on heel, set heel, purple. Okay. And see, if Trudy's not here, if she's here, I'm going to just do it from the remote. Oh, you're here. Oh, that's okay then. I'll do it from here then. I'm doing it remotely anyway. It's just like, you know, when we're here, it feels like we're all together anyway. Oh, doesn't it? Not really. All energy. I always do that every day. I speak to them. I sing to spirit. I'm able to reach them if I sing to them. It's really odd. That's how they sound to me. You know, spirits, do they ever sound like that to you? You hear them like. Yeah, the more so now. It was speaking very high pitched, not high frequency level. I said pink and white I'm seeing, and Rachel, you put me into deep sleep. Oh, that's nice. That's important. I think what I'm going to do is do my own meditation music and get my scripts and stuff. And I'd like to know how to do it first. It was a plan. So the option one. It's like they like way out. Okay, sorry. Angels. We'll look up into circle now. So please to go into circle in the forest. Deep purple forest. Stars are shining brightly above you now, and it's very misty, slight wind, hot air, but very comfortable. We're going to gather into a circle and hold hands and embrace together and see us all in purple flame, illuminating the circle as the angels descend into the middle of the circle. You'll see them looking very happy, very bright, beautiful purple color. You'll see that feeling his energy, feeling all the energies around us. We now invoke that energy and take it forward on our spiritual journey to enable us to heal not just others but ourselves. In order to heal others, we must heal ourselves. The angels are happy over here. Feel very relaxed now, and I can feel butterflies around me, purple everywhere, gorgeous purple. Trees, everything's purple. Just embrace that colour, embrace the flame, embracing the light around you. Walk clockwise. To see a phoenix. Does anybody see the phoenix? That was interesting. See a phoenix, they're beautiful. Thank you, spirits, for being with us today. Thank you, Thank you for helping us understand the secrets of the plant. We promise to keep it divine and not harm anybody else. To use this beautiful energy as not a power tool. It's something that will enable people to learn and grow. To our divine selves, that we become divine with them, with spirit. I'll stay here. Everyone. Have the rose someone just gave me then. Thank you. It's a lady and she doesn't have. She's got a cloak on, a little black cloak on. She's carrying a basket. She gave me a rose. I'm not trying to get her back in my vision now. Just give me a rose. Thank you, dear old lady. The saint. See the spirits just rising above me, flying above, like hundreds of angels, thousands, billions, just white angels with purple amongst them. It's like massive birds. Oh, I've never seen it like that before. Okay. Sure. Purple tiger. Never understand the tiger. Angels, flocks of angels like little tiny birds. Thousands and billions of them. I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen that before. I've seen them everywhere. Can anyone see them? I kind of want to stay here forever. I'm not going to get away from here. I don't want to leave. Well, actually, no, I don't. I want to stay here. Powerful pouring down me now. All over me. Like a liquid in the corner of my head. And trinkles and tiny little stars of gold. Seen them everywhere. Trying to see streams and its manifest. I think if I could see them flying quite a few. You can see them almost like a tunnel, a portal, like a whirlwind of them just going up and up and up and up and up. And then they just totally surrounding us all and just going up and up and up, further and further. It looked like tiny little bird wings. It wasn't, it was angels. It's beautiful. I've never seen nothing like that before. I've seen pictures, some pictures of angels and things. I've never seen it in visuals before. That's incredible. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for joining us. Please do now allow us to return back to our homes. We promise that we'll come and visit here again. We will bless. Oh, they want us to go near a stream. Okay. I want to go to the stream. Right, we'll go now. Walk to the stream, please. Okay. What are you doing now? I need like a little bowl. I've got a bowl in my hand and I need to put it into the water. You put it into the water and then you put it over yourselves. If you could all do that, please. Just for cleanseness. So I've never done this activation before. They'll just tell me. Go over it and get the bowl and put the water on it and then you put it over yourselves, please. Okay, and I've got to kiss someone's feet. Okay. So I kiss the feet and I'm looking up and it's crisscrosses sandals as I'm going up. I'm looking up. Don't recognise that person. It's quite Roman. Interesting. Never had that before. The healing's done around the stream. It's amazing here. Hey Trudy. Not to love. Try now to walk back slowly. Go home. The complete activation sorted. That's amazing. That was better than the angelology meditation. That was so cool. Wait for comment. Still positive thinking, first it was good feeling like I could sleep for a week. Where is everyone else? I hope you're all okay. Oh my gosh, it's 4:34. I was so funny. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I'm in trouble. It's rain. Right. What's moving? Trouble. What's in trouble? I'll be hiring psychic soon, that's for sure. That is one thing I will be considering, but not very long. Each to their own. I like to do things in the way. My way. Or the highway. Gone habitually now, waking up after a beautiful meditation. Thank you all for joining me. It was amazing. It's actually turned dark in here now. It has, isn't it? It's actually gone dark. Wait a minute, Grace. Grace. Come here, I'm just taking something of mine. Come here, daughter. So yours and back is illuminating, changing colours like disco lights in it. Wow. Had the name Sagiel and Pink My Guardian Esther again. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. So what we are going to do, you're very welcome, Shafiq, is do this again next week, okay? We'll be looking more in depth into this subject area. We'll be looking at what the secrets are, what the secrets hold, all about the temples and stuff like that, all about Atlantis. And we'll be looking at doing this activation again, but we won't be doing activation because we're activated, okay? What we will be doing is meditation, just keeping it reignited. It's all about keeping the flame afloat. Anybody need any support, do contact me. Okay. I think it's going to be amazing, this course. I actually really excited about it because I think with all the courses, what I'm going to be doing, like I said, is meditations regression all the way through them now. Just all the way through it, so that people that aren't activated or don't feel that they're on their spiritual journey, it helps them. And they now that activation was quite clear. Yeah, thank you. Ears are really high pitched at the moment. That's what I'm getting at the moment. That really high pitched screeching noise, like that. I've got that at the moment, and I thought it was me. Yes, and we're doing the twin flame through this. So that's what we're going to be looking at, twin flame relationships as well. It's exciting, isn't it? They do some of the, you'll notice some of the subjects overlap, but it's all for a reason, and all the knowledge obtained for each subject all will just gather. It gathers, and it will just be totally useful for you when you're doing your own things. And a lot of people going off now to work with other psychics. Personally, I think it's nice if you can do it yourself. But if I could do it myself within the length of time I've done it, so can you. Okay. And then there was the oh my god, I do look purple tonight. I actually do look in purple. Thanks everybody. I best go. My husband's telling me time. Well, thank you, Dee. I didn't realise he was the talking clock. So thanks everybody. Lots of love. See you very soon. Bye for now.